Hello there, I'm PuzzleFerret and welcome back to X4 Foundations. Now, we are currently back in Holy Vision, and as you can see, I've moved one of my fleet away from there and moved them over here. I'm planning on going in here. I've actually seen the war report saying that the Paranid are building in this sector, so we need to head over there and see. But to actually feel confident in attacking this sector, I want to have loads of satellites around it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little personal fighter, which is a nemesis, over into that sector, and then we will be able to see what's actually going on in there, because I don't want to just take my squad in and try and attack immediately without having a good eye on what cooks. Right, this station over here, which I was expecting the Paranid and the Antigone forces to destroy themselves, is still perfectly fine. They didn't destroy it at all. In fact, they just left it there. I was really disappointed with that, but, you know, what can you do? And during the time that you've been away, I decided to buy myself some more ships, which I don't know quite where they've gone, because they're supposed to be on their way over here. But they don't seem to have taken the quick route. In fact, they seem to have taken the long route. Or, I don't know, they've got to be somewhere. Anyway, I bought myself, there they are, 2 big ships. So I've called them the Junk Collector 2 and the Junk Collector 1. When we actually start firing at stations and blasting all of the cargo into space, then they're going to be there to pick up the refuse, I wanted to say, which is not, but it's not refuse because that's junk. The stuff, so that we can maybe get ourselves a free station in time by just gathering together all of the rubbish that we can and then using it. So let's get in and let us get going over to the Cardinals Redress.
Jump gate, Cardinals Redress.
There we go. Now, I've got 39 advanced satellites on this particular ship, so we've got plenty of advanced satellites to go around that sector. We should be fine. Actually, I should mark off a place on that sector rather than just marking off the entrance. I don't want to find that there's loads of enemies there, so we'll just have to see. Oh, am I going to the wrong gate? I was headed... Oh, no, I wasn't headed to the wrong gate. It's just trying to get me to go through the highway. I quite often don't bother with the highways. I know I should, because then I'd be going at 9,000 meters a second instead of 1,000 or 2,000 meters a second, but I get there in time anyway. It's not all that much of a problem. And getting all the way over to the highway before you go there, it just seems like directing yourself in the wrong way. So yes, still getting loads of these lot boxes around because of me dumping my cargo when I think I'm going to get scanned. I should stop doing that, I really should. Oh, wrong gate, wrong gate, wrong gate. Okay, we need to go over here. Past the massive fleet that's waiting to go inside. I always try to do a quick recce of the place before I go inside the sector with a load of ships. Although technically I think they would be fine. I don't think that they're going to get blasted because they are quite solid. But I want to make sure that I've actually mapped this place out. I'm going to save first, because always save. Okay, we want to go in there at full speed as well, because obviously there could be anything on the other side of that gate. I'm hoping that there's going to be a load of Paranid on the other side of that gate. When I say that, I don't mean the HOP. I mean the God Realm of the Paranid, because they're on our side, whereas the HOP really don't like us. For some reason. I don't know. It might be something to do with the fact that I've been blasting their sector to pieces.
Entering system.
Hello there.
Cardinals.
Right, so we're in, and it's a wonder what's around. There's a Paranid equipment dock over there, which wasn't there before, so that's... Or if it was, I just mustn't have scanned it. I don't know how I could have found it. No, it wasn't on the map. So if it wasn't on the map, it must have been. It must be freshly built. Hello there. You are a fighter, and you are a fighter over there as well. Okay, there's a few more fighters. Hang on, wait a minute. They're on our side. Okay. So it's just that one and that one. They've obviously been keeping these fighters under control, so yes, good. Right, alright then.
Redress.
Let's head over to this. Why am I going backwards? Don't go backwards, go forwards. Ooh, heck. Get moving faster. Oh, I see, I drove into an asteroid. No wonder my shield went down. That's what happens when you drive into an asteroid. I should really destroy that asteroid, because then it won't be in the way. Although I'm tempted to feel that it will probably appear again shortly afterwards. Alright. Let's get to here.
Space.
Empty space! Yes! And let us dump a one of them. So there's one advanced one of them. Let's go and put one somewhere else. Now this covers a fair distance. I mean, look at that. So the next one, it wants to be around here, doesn't it? Maybe. And then we'll have one there, and that will hopefully cover a good area of the place. They've definitely got more than I think over here. Look at that, Paranid Destroyer. So they've properly moved in. In fact, they've got 2 defense stations here. That's excellent. Awesome. They haven't destroyed the defense station that's keeping this sector. Wherever that is. I suppose there's one there, okay, and then there's the actual Paranid equipment dock, so that needs destroying as well. Right, let's get over here and put another thing down. I could be moving the fleet in, but I don't really want to do that whilst I'm in the sector, because if I do it whilst I'm in the sector, then it'll use in-sector logic rather than out-of-sector logic. And I quite like it to use the out-of-sector logic, because then I win. As opposed to the in-sector logic, where I don't. Because last time we fought in-sector with all my ships, we ended up finding that they got, yea, verily blasted off the face of the universe. And yeah, I wasted loads of ships. So it really does make a massive difference. What's that? Oh, that's another Paranid factory. Hello, Paranid factory. Ooh, hello. Oh, it's okay, it's a miner. See ya, miner! Nah. Okay. Now. It's nearly there, nearly there. There's a lot of asteroids in this sector. This will be good when I get it. I wonder if the Paranid,
We found something out here.
Go away. Be gone. Get out of here. There's lockboxes everywhere. I don't pick them up. I really should pick them up as well, because they've probably got loads of cool stuff in them. But I don't pick them up, so, you know. Forget it. Right, deploy another satellite. Excellent. I do wonder if they've made it so that they don't... oh, rats. There's a big space in the middle. I didn't plan that very well, did I? Maybe I'll put one here. Yes, I think I'll put one here. And then I should be able to actually cover that area. I can't believe I messed that up, because...
Empty space.
I do try to get them overlapping, but that was just very bad. Usually I stick my hand on the screen and try and judge how big the distance is to see. But yeah, this time no. Oh well, never mind. I do like the purpleness of this sector, and the way that the planets are a big darkness against the purple. Cloudy nebulas in the background. Okay, I wonder why they're purple. I was told this actually, I think the other day. Why they would be purple? Never mind. Can't remember everything, or even half of everything, or even a minute percentage of anything. So yes. Okay, nearly there, nearly there. Let's slow down. There doesn't appear to be a lot of ships around here. I wonder if they're all sat at the stations, or if they all went into the other sector and got themselves blasted to bits, which is also quite possible. I'm surprised they didn't just, like, stay and defend themselves. I'm expecting another shipyard at some point, because I would have thought that they would have started building one of those, unless all of their builders were destroyed. In which case, they would be snookered. Okay, let's get over there. And plant another satellite. This sector will be totally visible when we take our ships in. Because as I'm not in there, it's very difficult to navigate if you haven't got all of this stuff down. So yes, more satellite stuff, and then we'll be ready. Hello, Gorgon, eh?
Empty space.
Right. At least again, it's on the Paranid side and not the HOP side. So we're all right still. And I mean, this ship is brilliant for killing most things, but if there's more than 2 or 3 of most things, then I'm dead, because I'm so bad at the combat when there's 2 or 3 of something. Because I'm not using missiles, I suspect. If you use missiles, then you'd probably make it a lot easier for yourself, but I like to use things that don't run out. As such, I don't have any missiles, and therefore there is no running out of my stuff. Stop! Stop! Stop, stop, stop. I don't want to be out of where I'm supposed to be. Stop. Good. Is that correct? Maybe. Possibly. Okay, so... No, this one. Right, okay, and that. Yes! Okay. Now we want one over here because we want to cover that inactive junk gate over there. So let's get that there. Still hardly any ships around. I'm very pleased that there's loads of the Paranid around. That's brilliant, which means that they are going to take this sector when I get rid of the other defense stations, which is just what I want to happen. So that's good. And then hopefully they'll move into the next sector, because they seem to, as soon as they've got like one sector further, they just move into the next sector. They don't move into like the sector afterwards, as far as I can tell. But yeah. So if they move into the next sector, then they'll finally have most of this area, which will be brilliant. Alright. Nearly. Oh, hello. A solar power plant. Nope, let's not drive straight into a boulder again. It was bad enough the first time. Oh, hello. They're sending things out. They obviously thought I was getting too close. Which is no big surprise, because I was. Right, let's slow down. And dump that satellite. Ah, there we go. I like the way it gets shunted out into the space in front of you, despite the fact that... I suppose technically if it's moving, it should, but it's... And I was slowing down. I don't know whether that was wrong or right. Possibly. That's my best. Oh, is that a... Brilliant! They have a wharf. Awesome. Okay, so I can blast that wharf to bits. That will be a priority target. And they do have a builder over there, so they need that taking out. These are important things we are learning. Well, the wharf definitely needs obliterating, because we don't want a wharf around. If they can make ships, that's bad. So yes, I'll probably target that first, because the defense stations, they're not going to produce ships, so you know, forget them. But the wharf, ugh. Which means that they must be making a shipyard in the final sector. So I need to hurry to that sector, really, because I don't want to have the them making destroyers, which would really ruin my day. At least it would if they've built a lot of them. I mean, if they've just built 3, then they've had it. But yeah, it does take quite a long time to build destroyers, especially when you've got virtually no materials. So yeah, we'll just have to see what they're doing. They might not be building anything like that at all, I don't know, but I suspect that they are. Right. Nearly, and... Let's dump this satellite. You, get out there. Go on. Good. Brilliant. And that's a good amount of the sector covered. There's a little bit there, which I can't really do much about unless I put another one out there. I don't think I can be bothered to do that yet. So what I'll do is I'll go back into the other sector, and then it's time to send the force in. And we're just going to annihilate this sector and put another... once all of this is dealt with, I shall be putting a force right next to that gate, so the whatever's in here can't get through. At the moment, these are doing a very good job of annihilating all of the xenon. And these are doing an excellent job of annihilating anything that comes in here, but obviously there's loads of things that aren't coming in here, so that's fine. Right! Over there it is. I'll get over there. See you soon. Right. With our junk collectors just entering the Holy Vision over there, it's time to send in our fleet. So, let's get them moving. And I might as well send them straight to this station to blast it, because the Paranid are already set to do that anyway, so, you know, I might as well just join them. It's time to move in, folks. Nah. Excellent. Let's see. Get rid of that. And then into Setter. Let's see them go in there. They should get in there in no time, I hope. They do tend to fly straight past the gate and then slowly filter in. I don't know why all these are hanging out over here, really. Because we were well covering this area, so really they should have been fine. Right, they're in! And along with the Paranid, they will destroy that station in no time, I'm sure. And then after that, it'll have to be the wharf over here. We don't want to mess around. There really wasn't any ships at all, so we don't really have much to fight against, other than the actual stations themselves. I don't know what all of these... I suppose they're all there because they put their defence station right next to it, which was probably not the best of plans. But then they might have put the defence station there first, and that might have built afterwards, so who knows? And we're not going to find out, so that's that. I wonder if that's going to dump a load of stuff. Right, so, wait a minute. We'll pause that, just in case, because I want this little fleet here. Actually, I wonder if I can make this into a fleet. Let's see if we can get that to defend that. Yes, we can! I think. No, we can't. Yes, no. Oh, no, wait, that's... What the heck are you doing there? I didn't select you to do that. That wasn't the option. Go away with that. Okay. Yeah, it's a fleet. But I don't know why it wasn't a fleet for a little while. It just... Tell me that's not in the fleet. Please don't be in the fleet. It can't be in the fleet, because otherwise it would be marked on here. I don't know. I so often don't know what's going on with these things. Why are you going over there? What is it with that? Remove this order. I don't want you going over there. No. Madness. They just go crazy every so often. Right, let's take those over there. That should be... Is that just Junk Collector 1? Don't be just Junk Collector 1. I want you to be the whole fleet. Right. Hopefully that'll get those over there. And if there's any things that we can collect from this, then I'll actually endeavour to do that this time. Although things disappear so fast. Oh, look at all of that. Just look at it. There's stuff everywhere. That's 266 engine parts. I hope they don't collect the energy cells, because I certainly don't want those. You get tons of energy cells from everything. Alright. Come on, ships. I made the mistake of buying the Taladi version of the freighters. I thought that they'd be great, but actually they don't carry as much as the Argon version of the freighters, and they go really super slow. Okay, you're over here, so you can forget that order. Don't do that. What I want you to do is pick up something expensive. What's expensive? That's a very good question. I know Claytronics are quite expensive because I'm making my Claytronics factory and it's just happening incredibly slowly. So, you know, Claytronics, not the energy cells. Engine parts might be good. Collect those. Go for it. Don't shoot them. Collect them. Oh, look, they're sending out little collection drones. Brilliant. Although they are a very, very long way away from it. Why did you do that, ship? Don't want energy cells. What's this? That's energy cells as well. These disappear way too quick. Okay, you can send that, get that as well.
Requesting permission to dock.
And whole parts. I'll have whole parts as well. Ooh, hello. It's destroyed. Okay. So next up, don't just go randomly to whatever station you like. They're always doing that. Okay, go attack that. I don't know how strong it's going to be. I mean, when we drove past it on our flyby, it sent ships out for us. So it could be that that's a little bit meaner than it looks. Come on, fleet. Follow the main ships. Don't just muck about. Right. Keep an eye on these. Because I need these things. What are you doing? Go that way. Don't go round. I'm watching you. Yes. Follow the main ships. Honestly. All of those drops have disappeared. So there was like... We managed to pick up one drop, but the rest of it... What's this? Antimatter converters. Pick up those. They'll probably not get there in time. This is one of the reasons why I don't bother collecting the drops, because they just disappear way too fast. I mean, I know I've got it in Seta, but those ships should have been able to pick up that stuff. Okay. Here we go. One wharf. It feels a little bit disconcerting sending them all the way into the sector. That's building around the oil refinery. Why are you building an oil refinery? You should be building a shipyard. Although nobody helps the HOP, so actually they probably do need all of these other things first. Okie dokie.
Requesting permission to dock.
One wharf ready to die. Ah, good. They're destroying the delivery stuff first. Excellent. Get in there, fleet. Come on, you can do this quickly. Oh, I should be driving my other ships over here. Wait a minute. Although I don't really like having them right in the middle of everything. It's a little bit disconcerting. Right, you lot, over here. And collect drops. That's what I'll do. I'll just put the thing over here and collect drops. Brilliant. This time, with a bit of luck, they might actually do it. Or they won't. One of the two. That's already nearly halfway gone. They must have not done a very good job of shielding this thing. Mind you, it is like a good amount of ships. That's 16, 17, 18, isn't it? I would say 16, yes. Here we go. It's very soon to become a pinata of items. Unless it doesn't. Unless it just disappears and the only thing it chucks out is those engine tuning software thingies. Come on, ships. Where are you? Are you there? There's hardly any drops. Well, I'm going to bring them around the area anyway because I want them... Oh, look at that. That's better. Look at that. That's exactly what we wanted. Get to it. Don't just send out your little thingies, cargo module, what's-its, drones from over there. That's useless. I still can't believe that they were like miles away from the last set and then set the cargo drones out. Where are you going? Oh, they're already eager to get onto the next station. Right. Okay. Well, I'm going to see what they do with the drops, and then we shall start heading around these. I shall start heading around these stations and blasting all the stations I can, so that we can get this gate defended, and then presumably the Paranid will take over this sector, and as such, we shall be able to move into this one. I have actually noticed some of the HOP disappearing into faulty logic, but it's still grey, so I don't know if they've I don't think they've put a defense station there. And they certainly can't get in and out very easily anymore. So we will have to check out faulty logic at some stage. But at the moment, it's okay. Anyway, I shall continue the attack on Cardinals Redress. But I shall continue the attack in another episode. In the meanwhile, you take care. Thanks for watching. Feel free to watch other things on my channel. Feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time. Bye for now.